Okay, happy Saturday. This, of course, is X4, the Star Wars Interworlds mod, version 0.81. Came out about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now, roughly. And we currently have, technically, we have 3 stations, although only 2 are operational. The top one, this is a station we're building for the Empire. It's going to be a while. They're going to give us, as a reward, payment of the value of the station plus 50%. But it's going to be a while because the part they need on it is prefab construction factory on it, which we can't afford to buy. They're like 20 million, so we got a little while to go before we can afford that. So it's going to be a while before the station is finished and whatever, but it's been started roughly, and we can have it do some other stuff too. I just haven't been throwing a lot of money into it yet because our main station here is the Empire Bastion factory, which is in the Bastion system, which is the Empire's basically home system. This is where their big shipyard is, where they make all the cool stuff. And again, that's the new station that's going to be sitting for a while. It has to be built in a certain spot. It has to have certain parts on it. So that's what that is. However, our main station is this one, which is currently it does superfluid coolant, graphene, silicon wafers, water, and refined metals. And that's what their current storage is up to. And we're still, of course, building. We've got the 3 energy cell production stuff going, with the 4th one being built, or soon to be started. Just needs some. What does it need? I don't know why that's orange. Oh, because we don't have all the parts they need. We need some more module prefabs. So that. Anyway, this is going to be our main station, and it'll, of course, be getting bigger as we move along. Right now, the plan for this thing is to keep adding on to it, and just to keep the starship builder that's here, because once those disappear, they have a tendency to get sucked up by other factions to be used to build stations and whatever. So we're trying to make sure we have parts that still need to be built, because as long as we do, this little builder does not. Where are you? This BNC. So this is the BNC. Who's that? The Bankers Guild, I think, maybe. Anyway, this is our construction vessel, and instead of buying our own, we are renting them, or renting this one in particular. And we still have some stuff to build. And as far as money making goes, you can see it spikes up, goes down. Usually the big drop offs are me taking money out of it, like that one there. But there's some others where it's like this transfer over here on the left. This we should show more here. We just have to go 6 hours. So in the last 6 hours of gameplay, this is what its income is looking like. And it makes money, we take money out, and it makes money too. This is being sold. This is energy cells. So that's why we have gonna have 4 solar cell panels, because energy cells are always in demand, especially by the station that needs it. Or the station's going to need it too, but probably not as much as it's going to be producing. But that just allows us to sell the excess and make extra money. So that's that station. Currently just under 100 grand in the station account, which it uses to, buy resources. But once it gets up to, certain levels and stuff, we take it out to use for, empire purposes. Okay, and then also this is our first station that we started over in the Roku system. We built the station at first thinking that we were going to be aligned with the Hapes faction, which is new to this mod. And then we looked at their relationship status with all the other factions that we currently had contact with, and they hated everybody. So we decided that was not a good idea, because who you associate with determines everybody else's opinion of you, basically. So we really don't want to, do a whole lot of business with them, but we want to do some business with them because it's, money, especially since we've already started building a station. Even though we're not going to put a whole lot of effort into it. Basically, this is as big as it's going to get. just a nice little solar panel for its own energy production. Got some storage, and then it also produces graphene, which they may or may not be selling. And this is the last piece that we're going to be building, which is a 3-dock harbor. This is for large and extra large ships to dock with. In reality, it's mostly just large ships, miners and freighters, that kind of stuff. And it's got a small dock here for small and medium-sized stuff. As far as its money making, it makes money. Shockingly, it's making more money than I expected it to. Mainly, it's selling energy cells, I think, for the most part. Yeah, it's energy cells. We're still considered an early part of the game, so everybody is still not in or a lot of stations are not in the position to support themselves quite yet. And as a result, we're taking advantage of it by selling them energy that they desperately need. So that's how that goes. And this is what we know of the galaxy so far. We haven't done a whole lot of exploring. I don't know why we know where NAD3 is. I don't know why we know what that is. But anyway. Again, this is the Star Wars galaxy. And time frame is post Return of the Jedi. So the Empire is no longer the same that it was in most of the beginning, or the first 3 movies, or it's actually second 3 movies. Feels so bad to say that. Anyway, yeah, so this is basically most of where the Empire is left off. There might be a couple more sectors out here. I think they actually run down to the left a little bit more. Best stays behind it, for the most part. Welcome back to Spiridor. So anyway, so there's the Empire. Blue is the New Republic. The blue, that's Hapes. I think that's the name of the faction, Hapes. And orange here are the Mandalorians. Green is the Corporate Sector Authority. And down here, let's see, I think this is the Noat sectors. This is the Imperial Ascendancy, which is the follow-up to the Empire. They don't get along. And the purple, that's going to be who's that going to be? Oh, there's Naboo. These are the guys who beat up the last run. Crap, what were they? Independent Commerce Guild? ICG? I think that's right. Anyway, so, as expected, Empire doesn't get along with the New Republic. They also don't get along with the Mandalorians. CSA, they do get along with fairly well. And our starting ship is this thing, which is a Weequay Corvette.
Weequay Corvette.
There we go. So what is it? This is a medium-sized ship. We've got 3 turrets on it. It's got a crew of 25, I believe. Anyway, it's got a turret on both wings. They're on the the edges of the wings there. Poor location for a turrets, but that's where they are. And then it's got a 3rd turret on the belly. Right about there. That right there. And then it's got 3 medium-sized turbo lasers, I think, or cannons here in the front. You can't really see them, but these 3 little pylons right there, that's where they're based out of. It also has 2 medium-sized missile launchers that only use concussion missiles, so they work. And so we are. And we're currently escorting this nice little, or supposed to be escorting this Star Destroyer. I should probably get closer to it.
Weequay Corvette.
Out of my way. Oh, and this is Ivan. Crazy Ivan. He likes flying into stuff. So anyway, we're currently on a little mission for the Empire to keep this ship safe, I believe. Basically, as long as everything goes fine, we get paid. And the plan for today is to save up money, build up money, not necessarily save up money, and probably get some more freighters, I think, just to help the economy get moving a little bit more here for the Empire. Because that's how this game works. The economy doesn't start at a point where it's up and running, everything's hunky-dory, everything's being produced type deal. So you have to basically be patient, or you can help the economy build by providing the right materials and ships and that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is try to get some freighters and help the Empire, build up. And the cool thing here is if you get close enough to large or extra large ships, you get sucked along with them, so you don't have to really follow them around. It just automatically happens. So that's what we're doing. And this is an Imperial 2 start. No, sorry, this is a Victory. Sorry, this is a Victory 2 Star Destroyer. I almost said Imperial 2, but it's a little small. No, this is a Victory 2 Star Destroyer. It is basically, which is a smaller version of the Imperials, is really what it is. Except it's got missile launchers too. I wish they would put in the Victory 1s. Victory 1s are better missile boats. But the Victory 2 it gets the job done. For a large ship, it's really good. It's one of the bigger ones, actually. It's one of the larges. It's got a decent loadout and stuff, but not our ship. Someday. I think this will probably be our first big ship that we get. But they start at somewhere, I think the chassis alone is 14 million. That's before weapons and fighters and all the other fun stuff. And it can support up to 24 fighters. Small ships. And those are going to run, depending on what kind of, ties and stuff we use, they're going to run somewhere between 8 and a million each. 800,000 and a million each. So,
come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
This one, he's got some, you can actually see some of them there. So he's got some TIE bombers, a couple of interceptors so far. He might have some more flying around, but I don't think he does. I don't know what his complete complement is. But it's missing octuples. Yes, that's what Imperial 2s are for. Which, are on the menu this time around. Although we also have Super Star Destroyers on the menu too. The Executor class. But those are only like, 400 million or so. So. And yes, we have seen a Super Star Destroyer out running around in the wild. Where did we see them? I think we saw a Super Star Destroyer down in this area last week. Was it here or was it? Maybe it was Yaga Minor. It was in this area. It was only a few hundred million. I know. It's only a few hundred million. The fun part is we might be able to... I don't know if we're going to be able to build them or not, though. I forgot to look to see if the blueprint was available. Or not so much available, but on the list of possibly being available. Anyway, like I say, we're currently escorting this thing. We've got a few more minutes, a little while. Lower left-hand corner. Our patrol time is 11:20. I think that's so many minutes, basically. So we might have 9 to 10 minutes to go. And when you're doing these patrol missions, you have two options, basically. You can directly fly around with your... Usually when you get these patrol missions, I guess we can just show it, can't we? So the actual mission. So we're supposed to be supporting... Support the Galactic Empire Patrol and Munilist. That's what we are. Its priority is to patrol the sector, whether with the mission guidance or on your own. No assigned targets to when your target, blah, blah, blah. So the mission is completes when the Imperial Star Destroyer Victory 2, blah, 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 completes their orders, or when no enemy targets are found after 20 minutes. New combat orders are received during the missions, may extend the mission. Basically, the more stuff you kill, the more money you get paid. And as long as the Star Destroyer survives, we get paid. Who is escorting whom? I'm escorting them. Isn't it obvious that I'm escorting this ship? I mean, I'm right here. If he was escorting me, I'd be out in front. So, that. And like I said, there's basically two ways to, complete this mission. Is, you just sit here and stay close to the Star Destroyer for, 20 minutes, or you just fly around the system for 20 minutes. Or you can fly from station to station that are marked in orange, basically. And it's basically do a circle. Or a patrol route through the system here. Which is, where am I? So basically, if we were doing patrols, we would just be flying from station to station to station. It goes, I think, a little bit faster if you do it that way. But, we have time to kill. And this is basically a non-contested sector, so the chance of this Star Destroyer getting destroyed is very low. The chance of anybody even coming into the system that's hostile is fairly low. Although, if we really wanted to, we could go visit the stations and try to kill smugglers, which is good for a little bonus. Which we could do. This guy isn't going anywhere. He's got nothing to do. He's just basically floating around here. This defensive platform. So we're doing that. We're making money. So up to 500,000. We have our main station has 2 or 3 miners associated with it. A gas miner is bringing in methane currently. Then ore miners. That one is docking, so it just dropped off a load. And this one is mining resources here in the system. Oh, where we are. He's far away. 2 jumps, no big deal. That's that. And then we have our little Imperial transport who's supposed to be going out and finding the resources necessary to build the stuff on the station. But the station doesn't have the money for him to go out and catch anything or find anything. Actually, no, what the problem is the module prefabs. Those are the big problem here. Because there's only a couple of locations where they're being built. I think one of them is down here and Nirawan, and there's another one over in Mandalorian space. I think was it Terrace? I think it's being built in Wayland. Yeah, that station there makes the prefabs. Yep, sold there. So you can buy them from them, or we can buy them from the Empire, which we have been doing over there. So you tell them to go trade with the station. And they don't have any more module prefabs. They are sold out, it looks like. So we're looking at the little pop-up here, sold where, so we're looking for module prefabs. So they haven't been sold there recently. Stuff, takes time to get built. There. Down here. There's our module prefab. So we'll send you down here to go find some stuff for us. Buy some stuff for us. There they go. So we're going to buy 256, and that's going to leave them with 132. And it's going to cost us almost 600,000. So basically all our money. And that's not everything, of course. No, we could do. I'll confirm that. So he starts flying. Now what we're going to do with that is... Yeah, our stations are going. So station account at Bastion is... Oh, they're just bought of something. This is a Who station, so we'll take your money because you don't need it. That's 196. So That'll allow us to get a few more prefabs.
Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
Or not. Oh, there they are. So buy those. I think that is the most it can carry is 340. Or that's the most we can afford, which is fine. So after you buy that stuff, you can fly back up to the station and then transfer it to your build storage because that's what they need. They're down to 9 on the station. That'll get some stuff going, building-wise. This is the last of our energy cell production that needs to be done or built. It's already half done. There. Uh-oh. What happened to the ship we were guarding? It flew off? It flew off.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, we only have one more thing to do. Then we're set for our 20 minutes. So we're just going to do a quick little autopilot over to a station and start patrol that way. And we're done.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
Okay, now I'm supposed to just go dock and we'll be good to go. Go get our little payment, which should be about 200,000 or so, if I remember right. That's where we're going.
Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
Yes, we're facing the wrong way. Yes, we are upside down. Our autopilot doesn't care. Sorry, our docking pilot doesn't care. Yes, it does. Shit. Stop spinning the ship. Gonna get dizzy. We'll be fine. It's totally fine.
Successfully docked.
Okay, now I gotta talk to our little contact
We're
here.
pleased to welcome you aboard.
Because in the future, or
Weak way Corvette.
capable of space travel, but we don't believe in video communications to do a turn-in for a mission. Don't know why we have to do it this way, but this is the way it's done. I guess it's just an excuse so that we can go ooh and ah what cool looking stations and what funny looking models they have. Okay, so that's complete. So patrol reward was 150,000 basically. Escort was 140-ish, so total 289. I'll take that.
Good luck out there.
Okay. Autosave. Okay, then we go back to our mission stuff and worthwhile investment. No. That. Support another patrol here. Sure, why not? We're already here. We gotta talk to Maya. Where's Maya? You're Maya. How convenient. Okay, so same thing we just did.
Good luck out there.
Weak Way Corvette.
Okay, so we can find that Star Destroyer again. So we don't have to fly around. It's the lazy way, but it's the well, actually I think you get a bonus for doing the escort. I think. So he's out over here, it looks like.
Autopilot engaged.
Now the downside of me flying the ship is Mr. Ivan doesn't get experience. That's okay, he's doing okay. He's done a lot of flying already. Star Destroyer should be over here. I think there's a station. Looks like there's a station.
Agricultural goods factory. Empty space. Autopilot disengaged.
Take too long. Too big of circles. So that's actually our...
Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
That's where we want to go.
Autopilot engaged.
Yep, this is the one we want to escort. Gonna go attach ourselves to his nose, basically, or his head, face. I don't know. The autopilot does not like asteroids. It's way too scared of them. See?
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's do a little bit of afterburning. I wonder why he took off and we didn't stick with him, though. That was usually we move with them at the last escort. Oh yeah, and that ring reminds me that we need to... Well, we were going to invest in food production, because those rings are where the people live. And there's not a lot of food production around here that we noticed. So we figured we were going to try to, corner the market type deal, but man, it's expensive to get set up in food production. His little guns right there. And yes, they're little guns compared to this Imperial Star Destroyers. No, just positioning. There. Now, unfortunately, this ship doesn't, the Star Destroyer doesn't have a medium dock. If it did, we'd just dock with them and just, fly around that way as part of the patrol. Easy way to do it. But this is the next easier way to do it. Can we? I don't think we can get onto that bridge. Pretty sure we can. Maybe we can't. I haven't really tried. We don't want to, though. We're good. So, we're just gonna stay here, keep them company for a little while, and see what happens. How our empire is doing. Mr. Imperial Transport. He's flying back, it looks like. Yeah, he's flying back to the Bastion Station. There he is. So again, we have to send him by hand all the way down here because the station manager
Shield generator.
has a limited range. How far he can send his ships out. In this case, it's on like 2 or 3 systems, and they need to go, is it 1, 2, 3, 4 to get the parts down here from Empire's source, or the Mandalorians all the way over here, which is what? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's never going to happen. So that's the way it is. Hey, where'd you go? How are we supposed to escort you? You keep leaving us behind. Done already? I do believe our mission is done. For some reason, our mission went away. Why? Our mission went bye-bye. Not sure why. Go down to Ord Mantell. That might be a little bit more exciting. Because that's actually on the border with the Mandalorians and New Republic. Actually, might be some fighting for us here. Yeah, we can go see. Say first. Why our patrol stopped, I don't know.
Autopilot engaged.
No idea where that Star Destroyer went. He's right there. But for whatever reason, our patrol broke. Don't know why. It shouldn't have. And as a result, we didn't get paid for it, too. Oh, I guess we did. No, sorry, that's from 9 minutes ago.
Channel open.
That's not it. Yeah, we didn't get paid for that escort mission.
Jump completed. Yaga Minor.
Is this... is this the bug station? Not sure if this is the bug station or not. Can't tell. Oh, yeah, this might be the bug station. We found out last week that this station, when you start walking around on the hangar floors, you can't. You freeze in place. The game doesn't freeze, you just can't walk any. You just step onto the floor and you just freeze in place. But you can still get back to your ship and whatever by doing the magical getting back on the ship thing, which is part of the game. Salvage contract. Oh, the lockbox we've given up on.
Jump completed. Board mental.
I can give you more. Looks like you won't be going home. I'm not afraid of you.
Like I said, this is technically a combat area. So we gotta be careful on what we're doing. Because we are not the biggest ship in the sector. It's not by a long shot, usually.
BFF bulk freighter. Autopilot disengaged. Docking granted.
Ow. Keep forgetting this thing at the wings. They pop up and below. Can't cut things too closely, because that's what happens.
Successfully docked.
Okay, let's see if our feet get stuck. I hope not. Did we? I think we tried restarting last week and it didn't fix it.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
See how pleased they really are.
Weakway Corvette.
Hey, it didn't happen. Usually as soon as you step off off that ramp, you get frozen in place. So that's a plus. Yay. And this is a big deal because this, like I said, this sector is on the border. So we should be able to get some decent combat missions here, hopefully. I see some action. Oh, we're supposed to be... We have 4 bases. We're currently mad. The priority is patrol the sector. Middle assigned targets. Completes when the Super Star Destroyer Executor completes their orders or when an enemy targets are found. So, that's what we're doing. We're escorting a Super
Good
Star
luck
Destroyer.
out there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Weakway Corvette.
Yep, get to go visit the Star Destroyer, Super Star Destroyer. We gotta protect it. Our little Corvette gets to protect a Super Star Destroyer. We just have to find it. Super Star Destroyer is not in the system. It's way up here. For some reason, it's way up there. So it looks like we will be staying down here to do our escort then. Shit. Oh well.
Autopilot engaged.
Not sure why they want us to escort a Star Destroyer that's 2 systems away.
Ship Technology Factory.
production. So it's starting finishing up the construction on that energy cell production. Oh no, it's all done. No, there it is. 75%.
Autopilot disengaged.
Bad guy. Ah, smuggler got away. You're not a superstar destroyer.
Autopilot engaged. Defense platform. Jump beacon. Defense platform.
So I should take a look at stuff here. So, so there's not really anything going on with the New Republic or the Mandalorians. Shocking. How did that happen? Mission off. Escort mine disposal. So we could actually do this and still get credit. Weaken enemy forces. 700,000. Destroy New Republic any ship.
You're not much of a pilot, are you? I'm not frightened of you.
700,000. Any ship to destroy. What the mines? Just destroy the mines.
I knew I could count on you.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
As long as we remain in the system, it's counted as being on patrol. Killing mines is makes some extra money. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Unknown object.
And now we go to about 40 kilometers range and, well, maybe 20. Because mines are dangerous.
Autopilot disengaged.
Bad news, pilot. I can give you this. I want to escape. Please, let me live.
The jerk who mined that Stargate. Yes, I know it's not a Stargate. That's what I call it.
Unknown object.
Checking out distances to see who's closest. As they start, they start tracking you at about 1 kilometer, I think. We usually kill them at about 2. I think we kill them at 2.
I've got you in my sights. Was that supposed to impress me?
Okay, not 2. Closer to 1.5.
Unknown object.
So kinds of not close.
Striking. Scramble. Affirmative.
If I was smart, I'd be helping the Empire fight the little friends here. make some extra money, but we're kind of busy shooting mines. I think this is a little bit more important. Maybe. Hope so. This anti-cruiser, what's that doing here?
Unknown object.
Stop. That went well. That could have went really badly. If it's not tracking me. Next one. There we go. Imperial Star Destroyer is back.
Autopilot engaged.
You can go catch it. I think it will. So this is actually the target of our escort mission, is to protect this. Make sure nobody blows it up. That's our job. I think we'll be fine.
Autopilot disengaged.
So I guess. Now this ship we could dock with. Make our lives much easier if we did, I think.
Docking granted.
And of course docking's all underneath.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Good timing.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpini.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you.
And there we go.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Successfully docked.
Okay. So. A little dark, but you can see there's a bunch of fighters here. Aim it as, sorry, we got TIE Defenders, regular TIE Fighters. TIE Advanced. Looks like a TIE Advanced right there. Scimitar, that's a heavy bomber. That's a TIE bomber in front of us right there. Interceptor. There's a TIE Defender. Maybe there's a... I had moving up TIE Advancers as TIE Bombers. But anyway, so we will stay docked with the Superstar Destroyer for a little bit while we're doing our little patrol. That way it's easier to stay with them. Not that it's a difficult problem. It's not a problem to stay with it because it's so damn big, but it's easier just to be docked with it. That way you can't ditch us while we're taking a break. So we're still getting credit for our patrols too, because we had to stay in the sector for 20 minutes. We got 8 minutes to go. So anyway, I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go see what Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket are up to, because they just get back from their morning walk. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.
Have you actually flown a real ship before? Is that the best you can do?